Older men, have you noticed how mornings have changed? You don't jump out of bed with that spark anymore. Your sleep feels broken. That unmistakable morning vitality you once took for granted. It seems to have packed its bags and left, and maybe you've accepted it as just part of aging. But I want to tell you something important. You don't have to. Because hidden in the simplest of places is a way to reset your body. Not a prescription, not a pricey supplement stack. Just one tiny seed, chewed before bed, that helps your body restore deep sleep, recharge your testosterone, and wake up feeling stronger, clearer, and yes, more like the younger man you remember. As men, we often chalk it up to age. We hit our 50s or 60s and tell ourselves, of course I feel slower, of course I don't sleep as well. It's just getting older. But the real story is deeper. See, inside your body there are natural processes that run every single night, like clockwork. During your deepest stages of sleep, your body does its heaviest lifting, repairing muscle, recharging the immune system, and producing the bulk of your testosterone. That's right. The very hormone that drives energy, strength, and vitality doesn't rise in the morning. It's built overnight, while you're in your deepest non-REM sleep. Now imagine this. If your sleep is shallow, or if your body doesn't have the raw materials it needs, you wake up drained. It's like running a factory all night with no supplies. The machines keep turning, but nothing gets built. This is why so many men wake up feeling like they've been hit by a truck, even after 7 or 8 hours in bed. It's not just how long you sleep, but it's what your body is doing while you sleep. So what exactly is holding men back after 50? Why does the body struggle to deliver that deep sleep and strong hormone surge that once felt automatic? There are two main obstacles. The first is mineral deficiency, especially zinc. Zinc is sometimes called the master mineral for men's health. Without it, your body simply cannot produce testosterone efficiently. Zinc acts like the ignition key. It triggers the luteinizing hormone, which tells your testicles to fire up testosterone production. Now here's the problem. Modern diets, full of processed foods and stress-driven choices, strip zinc away. By the time a man is in his 50s or 60s, zinc levels are often running dangerously low. And low zinc means low testosterone, period. Even worse, zinc also helps regulate an enzyme called aromatase. That's the enzyme that converts testosterone into estrogen. So when zinc runs low, your balance tips in the wrong direction. Less testosterone, more estrogen. The exact opposite of what you want for strength, energy, and vitality. The second obstacle is poor transition into deep sleep. This one comes down to a special amino acid called tryptophan. Your body can't make it. You have to get it from food. And when you do, it's converted into serotonin, the feel-good chemical that calms your mind. From there, serotonin becomes melatonin, the sleep hormone that helps you drift into restorative rest. So what's the answer? What can actually tackle both of these obstacles, low zinc and low tryptophan, in one simple, natural step? It's not a pill. It's not an expensive powder. It's something humble, earthy, and almost too simple to believe. The pumpkin seed. Yes, the same seed you might see tossed aside at Halloween or sprinkled on a salad. But here's the catch. I'm not talking about the salty, roasted kind you grab at a ball game. I'm talking about raw, unsalted, shelled pumpkin seeds, sometimes called pepitas. Why raw? Because roasting at high heat can destroy the very nutrients we need. In their natural state, pumpkin seeds are loaded with exactly what older men are missing. A potent shot of zinc, the mineral that fuels testosterone production. Generous amounts of magnesium, nature's own relaxant that quiets the nervous system. Healthy fats that provide the raw building blocks for hormones. And yes, tryptophan, the amino acid that flips the switch into serotonin and melatonin, guiding you toward deep, restorative sleep. Here's the ritual. About an hour before bed, take a small handful, about a quarter of a cup. Chew them slowly. Don't rush. That chewing action actually activates enzymes and begins the digestive process, helping your body unlock more nutrients. Then wash it down with a glass of water. It may sound too simple, but what happens next, over the next 8 hours of sleep, is powerful. Your nervous system quiets down, your brain eases into rest, and when your body hits those deep stages of sleep, the nutrients are right there, fueling repair, hormone production, and morning vitality. First, the zinc and magnesium combo goes to work. Magnesium binds to calming receptors in your brain, silencing that mental chatter, easing tense muscles, and lowering the volume of your nervous system. Zinc, meanwhile, is fueling the hormonal furnace, setting the stage for your body to produce testosterone at just the right time. Second, the tryptophan inside the seeds is converted into serotonin. You feel calmer, more balanced. Then serotonin transforms into melatonin, the very hormone that guides you into deep restorative sleep. No pills, no synthetic shortcuts, just your own body chemistry working as it's meant to. Third, during those precious hours of deep non-REM sleep, your endocrine system hits its peak. The pituitary gland signals maximum hormone release. Testosterone is built, muscle tissue is repaired, your immune system is recharged. Even your brain flushes out waste proteins in a process called glymphatic detox, a kind of overnight cleaning crew that scientists believe may help lower risks of cognitive decline. Now, maybe you're thinking, what if I don't like the taste of pumpkin seeds? Or what if I want some variety? That's a smart question, because rotating different seeds doesn't just keep things interesting. It also gives your body a wider spectrum of nutrients. So let's look at 4 other powerful options. First, the black seed, tiny, dark, and used for centuries in traditional medicine. This seed is famous for its anti-inflammatory compound called thymoquinone. Why does that matter? Because chronic, low-grade inflammation silently drains your energy, stresses your adrenal glands, and weakens hormone production. Black seed helps calm that internal fire. And for men who struggle with restless sleep because of breathing issues, it can even ease the respiratory system, helping you breathe easier at night. Just half a teaspoon chewed or a teaspoon of the oil before bed can make a difference. Second, fenugreek. This golden brown seed has long been associated with male vitality. Modern studies suggest it contains compounds that help block the aromatase enzyme. Remember, the one that turns testosterone into estrogen. By slowing that down, fenugreek helps keep more of your testosterone active and available. The flavor is strong, almost like maple syrup. So many men prefer it as a tea or soaked in warm water before bed. Third, sesame seeds. Don't underestimate these tiny seeds. They're rich in zinc, just like pumpkin seeds, and packed with lignans, natural compounds with antioxidant power that also support liver health. And here's why that matters. Your liver is the organ that processes and recycles hormones. A healthy liver means smoother hormone balance. For best results, grind sesame seeds before eating. That tough outer hull can lock nutrients away unless it's broken down. And finally, hemp hearts. These are the ultimate recovery seed. They're one of the few plant foods that provide all 21 amino acids, including the essential ones your body can't make. They also have an almost perfect ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids, ideal for reducing inflammation and supporting brain function. Taken at night, they give your body the raw protein and fats needed for muscle repair, steady blood sugar, and unbroken deep sleep. So here's the truth, my friends. Aging doesn't have to mean losing energy, losing strength, or losing yourself. What it does mean is that your body needs smarter support. So don't wait until exhaustion becomes your normal. Try the ritual tonight. Stay consistent. And let your own body remind you of something powerful. You are not finished. You still have energy, strength, and vitality inside you. And it's never too late to wake it back up.